want to say thank you, man. You guys are always here for us, it seems like. We're here today to talk a little bit about Gary's decision to get involved in Inspire Heroes. Again, our attempt through Inspire Realty Partners to say thank you to some very underappreciated community service folks. So if you could, again, you're always there for us. Tell me a little bit about Castle Law. How did y'all come to be and create the success that you've created?
Well, Castle Law is one of Will County's oldest law firms, and we're really happy to be involved with Inspire Realty and the Homes for Heroes program here in Will County. We've got a long history of being involved with first responders in the military. In fact, one of our founders, who's still with us, an 84-year-old Miles Jacobs, came to Joliet and he was transferred here as an Army officer to work at now what is called Centerpoint, which is the largest inland port in the United States. Our law firm has had a history of having a lot of its leaders be involved with the military. We've got a current full colonel who retired from the Army as a full colonel, worked in the Pentagon, worked in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, and we're happy to have Colonel Jim Caparelli working with us and working in our program for Homes for Heroes. And Castle Law is all about having those sorts of programs. We've been very fortunate to be one of the top real estate law firms in the Chicagoland area, representing both first-time home buyers and investors. And because of that success and because of our affiliation with people who have served our country, we're really excited about being involved in this program.
Well, we're thrilled to have you. Now, you don't just do real estate, though. You're a full-service firm, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So I tend to talk about real estate because I'm the managing partner for the real estate group, but we have 11 attorneys that specialize. We're almost like a doctor's office, and we have lawyers that focus in specific areas. So we have litigators and we have estate planning attorneys. One of the things that Colonel Caparelli and I have talked about is the need for our service members to have estate plans for their families and things that we can do to help and encourage and provide discounts so that people who have served our country can provide those things. So Castle Law is kind of a one-stop shop where individual lawyers specialize in specific practice areas to help our community.
Well, I know now you're helping Inspire expand out of Illinois. You're working with Ed on the corporate side. So again, I appreciate your involvement. You've always been there for me. You've always been there for Inspire. You mentioned Jim, retired colonel.
And there is, when government is so tight and the funding is so tight, we hear about things at our state and federal levels where, just the dollars aren't available to support veteran services. The need for private companies to come together and to have Inspire Realty take the lead to develop a coalition of companies that are committed to helping our veterans. That's something that Jim sees as a real opportunity for those who are in need for us to give back.
All right, so you mentioned Jim, retired colonel, military. I don't know what branch, but do you have any idea of what his perspective on this group coming together to say thank you to these professionals, particularly military, how he feels about it?
Well, Jim and I have had a chance to talk about it, and he's very excited, but Jim's right here, so why don't we just see what Jim has to say about it.
Fantastic.
Thank you for that warm introduction, Gary. My name is James Caparelli. I'm a retired Army colonel, and I support Homes for Heroes. I appreciate all that they do for our veterans and first responders. I'm active in the program, and I encourage you to take advantage of all that they have to offer. And I want to extend a warm thank you for all that they do for my fellow veterans and first responders. Thank you.
Again, I just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
What's important about this is that the professionals that we feel are underappreciated take advantage of firms like Castle, firms like Inspire Realty Partners. Download the app. That's where we're communicating all of this to you. And again, we appreciate what you do. Again, we're saying thank you to police, fire, military, medical, and teachers through these incentives and through these discounts. So thank all of you for what you do. Thank you for being a part of it.
Thank you.